Hi, I felt like I wanted to get a message out and I sat at my desk and hello pussycat, my cat's chatting to me. I wanted to get a message out because I felt like Spirit was saying the collective need to hear a message. So I picked up my cards and I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. So when I've been on the mentorship teaching all weekend and it takes a lot, and I go through my own process and revealing throughout those weekends too, as well as carrying the energies anyhow. So after that, I had a really good lay this morning. It was lovely. And my place is my garden. My place is in nature. It's like it's a place I need to be to just discharge and to re-energize. So anyway, I've just wandered out into my garden before I've got to pop out, and I just saw the most beautiful thing. And I'll put a picture on here after in the comments, or I'll load a picture up on my page. But my dad, who passed 6 years ago, and he actually came up in conversation yesterday. I got a bit tearful, and I'm always thinking about him every day. But it's not often I talk about what happened. Anyhow, I told someone what happened, and I came out of my garden this morning, and I've got my dad's tree that I planted, and it's a grandiflora magnolia. It's an evergreen. It's beautiful, and I've got it small. It's got a lot bigger now. It's in the ground. And then next to it, I've got two different roses, and one's like a very pale yellow, and the other one's like a peachy yellow, really beautiful. And this afternoon, literally, I walked up to my dad's tree. I'm feeling a tiny bit like, I don't know, nostalgic, I guess. I'm moving on into my next phase, and when that happens, you'll find that, you're tested, or the old will come up in order to be either healed or cleared. And I looked at my dad's tree, and there's the most beautiful single red rose. And I put a rose for him in his graveside when we managed to bury him a few years after he passed. Anyhow, I've never seen this rose before in my garden, and it's just one single big red rose. And I just thought, thank you, Dad, for bringing me my rose. And literally, as I was talking to you just then, I haven't looked at the time the whole way, but it said 222, so that's very significant. So there's something here about divine partnership. There's something here about togetherness. There's something here about true connection at the moment that's happening in this collective that's listening. And it's crazy. And I've just looked and it's 244. An old school friend, we were really very close, contacted me after 20 odd years. I can't remember how many years, 25 years ago, 22 years ago, I don't know, 22 years ago maybe, which is funny with the twos. And she contacted me out the blue and kind of said, I still love you, basically. And it was really lovely. There was no other thought, but I'd love to know how she's doing. So yesterday we had a video call for nearly 2 hours. It was absolutely wonderful. And today I got the rose from my dad. So I just want to put a message out there for anyone that's feeling alone or less than, or I don't know, or has had to let go of people in their life, or people that are trying to really know their self-worth and know what they want in their life moving forward and know how they want to be treated. You're not alone. You're loved. You're really cared for. You will be finding there's messages being sent from those that have passed, those loved ones that are still with you in other planes of existence. But you're truly loved, you're truly supported by spirit. And even if there's those in your life that have maybe not contacted you, that have ghosted you, that have, you feel are ignoring you, let me tell you now that they can feel you, they think about you, and you're very loved, is all I'm going to say. And I feel that for those of you listening that have someone in their lives that maybe they have ghosted and didn't deserve it, or that you feel like you need to reach out to somebody and express yourself, then I suggest you do. It's healing for everybody. So with that, I just saw 441, and with this I'm going to end on 444. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.